ZMKO. Ja ne mogu ništa napraviti, stvari moje. Ovo mi je 4 kurca. Arenarija. A zajebi, ako sam je uspio ubiti. Ako sam je uspio ubiti. Onako, onda ju ću i saditi.
The bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked. Da, 8 vas molim da se pojavi. Kako gledaš? Marko? Ne, pa... Nisam te čuo ako si izgovorio bio. Užasno prekidaš. Pa jebana igrica. Stao stream.
Daj ne seri. Ma ne, nego na cigarete, jeva. Već danima te kašljamo tu. Okej, dobro. Jo.
Faster.
Ajmo predat.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us.
Jesam.
Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed.
Hvala.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Ali čekaj. Što ti imaš? Šta tu imaš? Opa. Prijatelju. Tu. Može. Može. Malo se loše sjećam kad ovak ljudima uzimam kur. Stražari reagiraju, ali ovi ne, pezanti, oni se boje. Ali stražari, pred stražarima ne smiješ lutat. I pred vojskom. Kada kaže jedno da mi je platio 25 jebate, ovaj mene 25 ne košta. Ne mogu ni... Niš ne mogu. Znam otkud mi negdje mi puše vjetar, ne znam otkud, evo to sve je zatvoreno. Možda mi je propuh u glavi. Sve mi treba ići kod Vezimira predat, otići s njim iz grada, ali postoji još jedna situacija. Nećemo ovog jednička više pljačkat. Što je on rekao, da možda gospodična, full njemu slična, nešto zna o gospođici Claire. Pa ćemo na brzinu tu preko sela. Ne, krivi gumb. Daj, uzmi to. To je ovo što mi treba. Da, okej. Šta su ovo tu? Rano green. Čemo tu mora cijelo dvorište pelješiti od ove koke. Jebote, nisam ne služio uopće. Dođi, pić. A mogu sve... Sve sam ti pobrao koka. Jo. Dobro, ne da mi se više jedu. Da se ne vidi što se... Ja, kamera tako je glupo napravljena, stari moj, da mi se vrti u glavi od...
Yes?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family and moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But... you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not... No. Here. A bit of solace.
Šta mi je dala? 10 novaca. I 4 salt pepera. Sada napuštamo grad, prijatelji. I što radi? Ajde. Čujemo se, čao. Očelje tu još. Ajde, čao.
your melon and shit down your neck! Come to Pappy!
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that. It's all right.
Pa
It's
di si
over.
ti? Da.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Ja, maar Yen.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here? Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain.
Tak.
Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls, as soon as possible.
Čekaj, ja sad idemo u Vizimu ili idemo...
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then? We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Ja sam zaboravio na ovu
This
Vizimu.
bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking
Imaš kod
his
mene
love
stream
of
ako
her,
hoćeš gledat.
the sorceress Yennefer.
Marko,
She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
Thingmere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Zemka.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Hard on
Been
the
on the
eyes.
road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Ne znam. Čekaj, cigareticu zamotam.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned?
Yes, General.
Marco.
The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No.
Da.
Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men, all of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
Wild Hunt killed them.
A cavalcade of wraiths dashing across the night sky. These omens of war the peasantry bubbles about. Expect me to believe that.
Frankly, I don't really give a damn.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress. Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Vedin, directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
O jebim ti mater. Prostite, dečki, minutu.
A shame I have no time.
Koji da izaberem? Probat ću crni neki način.
Vedimi, directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
A gle ti ožiljaka. Ovaj i ova dva su isto. Ovdje ćemo sve pa ćemo prodati, šta?
This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
ovo je više volno.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your Arch-Magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
War en ein Feind.
Imprimi et art ketzer.
Disi.
Dijven aden in Karn et Marvoet. Emir var Emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Weljen namen, wat gern verwoord.
Štura.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
It's past noon.
Greetings.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant, but who's the company? A tinter.
Master of the Tanners Guild?
Da, da, znam. Znam da ima tu negdje neki s kartom. Tu negdje. Ne, malo tu popravi frizuru u fontani, ajde.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
We'll sharpen the edge. Yes? Then transcribe. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a symbol.
Geralt, that tunic.
Yes,
you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition.
Nije vezano sa barunom, ali nije sa bunarom.
One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now.
A to je, ali nije to ona, mislim. To je...
Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
To je druga misija, to sam prošao malo prije.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there.
Right, okay.
And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Isti tu. Napisalo mi Marko cannot perform.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. You've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron.
Nom de guerre.
I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad?
Hrpa ovog dijaloga ima ono.
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both.
Dobro se vidi.
And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these.
Naravno to kad cinematici je bilo dobro, ali
Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more.
Sad ću prije spavanja morat pogledati kako da igrat sa Baranom, ono, da mogu kasnije kad ću igrat napraviti onaj drugi isto.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Da. Dobro, hvala. Ne mogu sjetiti, rekao sam. Kad dođem na taj dio ću se presjetiti, vjerojatno.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Okej. Ovo. Daćeš mi... Da. Kako se zbog Sanovića, ono, Boraz? Na džobu? Ma do 5, ali nemamo u 7 neka druženje. U gradu. Tako da... me nema do nekad na večer. Da. Ovo sad mi se ne da ove... rune i to ćemo kasnije. Dobro.
One false move and you will regret it.
Ajde, ne prijeti se pizdik ono. Hop, evo ga onaj.
Is it true?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
A htio sam izaći van reda, mislim igrat sad meni. Mogli ste malo pokrećiti. A da, tu se iz vrata fest trebalo, je ono. Tu se viš da kontinent bio... Aha, tokud. Da. Velan.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Da on Velan ono 1000 onih upitnika kad dođem do tog Velana. A ono okolo kad kreneš. Tamo kad tamo je ono bio dobar loot u onom dvorcu, na onom mrtu. I mislim da tamo čak neki zmaj jebe mačku mater gore. Meni je ova priča od Witchera, iako nisam pročitao knjigu, a čak i bez obzira na seriju, samo iz igrice, ono mi je kompleksnija, jednak slojevitiji od Game of Thronesa, ono. A isti je predložak, ono, kraljevstva ratuju za bla 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 i postoji neka velika sila, jel, Ciri, tamo je ona ženska sa zmajevima. Gerila. Gdje je Roach? Dođi, ajde. Super čovjek, visi ovdje, bravo.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ne diraj mi konja. I sada, evo ga. A tu je novi bordovi, ovdje svako selo još ima bord. Isuse, kad... A kako je ovaj tu otvorio već? 6 notice boardova ima. A tek sad mi je otvoreno 17 lokacija, a ono, samo s ovim jednim. Jebeno. A dobro, ću kako, ne znam mi se sad.
Come on.
Idemo do... pozdravit. Idemo sve gore pozdravit i spavat, dvorac. A ne, sad ću ja istraživat onog... sad ću ići u onu kuću od onog frajera. Pa ću ući u podrum, jel tak? Prije nego što dođem do dvorca. Dođi piću. Aha.
Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the...
Šta da radim s njima?
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die.
Ono se sjeća kada je on neki šupak, ono.
I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Ili će me on kasnije negdje pustiti, ono, se sjeti. Je li to onaj koji će me se sjetiti, ono, na nekim vratima ili nekim vrak pa će me pustiti? Opa. Još jedan Vjesković. Možda ovdje. Vidjet ćemo kad otvorimo ovu ploču. Nećemo to ništa rješavati. Onaj zločesti svećenik, što jebe mater.
So I'll slaughter her myself. Hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have her.
To ja mislim da kad završimo ovdje pizdarije, onda kad krenem prema Velanu, da će biti taj... baš u grad kad krenem gore.
Look at man goes by Hendrik.
What you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Da.
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep. Vodka.
Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
Joj, takve se ne da tuče, ono dečki spava, mislim.
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and whoremongers.
To your health. And mine.
Bottoms up.
If you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench you can use.
Ja se bre zadnji put potukao s njima.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son. That's on the pretty side, I think to myself.
I see probably disguised his daughter.
Horses always manage to hide their luck.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps.
Sad ću ući u tog Henrika kuće, onda će biti neki kurac samo u podrumu, ono.
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed.
Tak, nešto, uđeš u neku dimenziju, neku, ono.
Like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Da. Daj ja mi možemo kupiti nešto kod njega.
Returns?
Wouldn't mind a drink. Show me what you got.
Gle, siromah 40, imam ovih. A Apple Juice košta 50. Nemam baš. Va. Viš, nemam baš puno. To sam sad... A to nisam znao da imam 2 dok sam sad otvorio. To moram jednog staviti na ručan brijem. Dok sam želim vidjeti samo sa hranom kaj ima. Mogu mu se 20 orena, ono. 20... Isto su. To ćemo prodat. Ovo neću prodat. Evo ga, merchant does not have enough coin.
Thanks. Farewell.
Ja, čekaj, šta mogu ja s njima razgovarati još? Pa daj, gledaj, da ga... Gle, uzeo rakiju, frajer, mjesto da razgovor, kakav pijanac. Moj Geralde. Talk. Gle, on gasi vatru. Hvala Bogu, on.
Greetings.
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take him. Others might have bided their time, starved them out, but the Baron's an hasty one. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive, but one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye. It all ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood, that the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm, but far fewer heard that story.
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Croton. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him...
Hvala ti na svemu.
Thanks. Farewell.
Sad možemo dalje.
Sure. Let's have a look. You've got a young daughter, Gramps. I know. Search where you will. One of these days, you'll not hide her in time. Hear me? And you'll watch every lad in the unit shag her senseless. That everything? That all you've got?
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Da ga roknem.
These are... Won't be no use to anyone if you starve to death.
Šta ti plaćeš ovdje? A konj kad me zapne, neće se maknut konj, on mara, kao ne žele doći vidio. Moraš po njega i...
Hey there.
Stvari se čekaj. Ja sam glup. Da mene nema da nemam šta lutat, ono. Pa šta sam došao? Toliko je siromašan da jedino što mogu je u njegovom domu je ugasiti svijeću, jebat. Daj, makni se. Ne sam prije imao novaca non stop, jebate zašto sam ja stalno kužiš krao po kućama, ono. Ne tu radi, uvijek iza čoška ima neka buksna, ono. Pa glavo naš je rad. Niš nema za lutit. Znači, stari moj od svega... Ovo je zaključeno. Od svega...
U ovom tu malom zaselku
Come on now.
nigdje nema kese jedan za izvuku
Faster.
toga. Džaba sam se vraćao. Ajde. Da vidi tamo Crown's Perch kako se na brdu. I sad bi tu mogli biti ovi tu čobarni što se spominju. Gdje se tešte prijatelji ne idu u divljinu. Nije to za tebe. Evo je. A ne, ovo je ono selo šta vrši pa neki kurac.
When the great dark descends, brother against brother will
You're no monster. Here you stuff all your own.
To će nešto biti s ovim poganima, neka priča kao da su pogani.
wither the crops. Crows will leave crows.
This be the matchmaker.
Hoćete vidjeti magiju, gledao.
More interesting things from my nose.
It will consume all and bring all to an end.
They didn't respect the ladies.
Gle magiju. Klanjajte se meni.
That's it, Roach.
Not so fast, Roach. Go, go.
Zašto ima na brdo sad ne kužim? Evo ga.
Air strange. Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Su neki vargovi. Tri. Ajmo to riješiti.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Nemoj me, nemoj!
Calm down. It's over.
Šta je bilo, boli me glava.
It's over. All's
Sad će on otvoriti svoju
Looking
dušu.
for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you...
Tell me what happened here. Step.
They took him. The sun was waning, see? And the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange. The toads. I cannot hear them.
Nazguli.
there save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Džabe uništili selo, trebali jednom čovjeku.
Great.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there.
Farewell, and peace.
Op. Evo još odradim i Čorkanović.
Tortured him.
Da, a znam.
Maybe they missed something. Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin.
Alo, ej, alo,
Damn,
ej.
he's cold as ice. Nothing here. Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Da, ovo na podu. Ka fakat ne mogu nije niš uzeti.
There's a draft. Gotta be a spade. Guess I should do some
open. Open. Uđi. Da, sjećam se tako podrobno koji jučer. Sad ću ući u neku dimenziju, ću otplovit. Read, evo ga Siri. Tamara Strenger. To nije Siri. Među sam zaboravio. To je ona koju je ubio. Dobro. Ignite. Malo svjetla, ova tamna doba. Ne sviđa mi se ova soba. Opa, 118.
unlocked on display, almost. Lost his mind, or... Interesting.
Što ti to spavaš, velja? Što? Što hrčeš? Kako je bilo bol? Kako sad?
ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Avoids contact with other. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at reason unknown. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cop find the witch. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Čveljo. Čveljo. Kako si zahrkao ono u streamu da 3 put jedno 10 minuta. Aj dobro onda. Ali čujem te ja, kako je buho onak. Koja si motorna pila koji se ne da ništa. Čangrizova motorna pila. Idem ja, mislim da ovo save. A ne, pa save mi je, neću sad ništa presavat. Idem, evo prečekaj da dođem do Velena i... Do Velena gornjeg. Da, pa ima i Maribor, ona, nekog, koji iz Maribora, Tris, ko je? Witch of Maribor. Sorceress. Nije Tris. Neka iz Maribora, ono. Joj, ajde. Kurac taj. Gdje je ovaj? Jedan si mačak. A ti me jebeš. Za šta je sad ovo tu bilo? Za ovu tu škrinju. To mi daj. Isto se koliko vode ima. Odi, a ti si uvijek nađeš neku hranu, bravo, blago
Whoa
tebi.
there, Roach.
Ne stajemo više ni pred kim. Idemo u dvorac.
Whoa!
A zašto mi je tu točkica? Why? Zašto mi je tu točkica za misiju?
You!
Jako zbunjujuće.
Spot a cider for you? Or a bit of dry?
Like to take a look. Farewell.
Worms will crawl out.
Halt! Take it easy.
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah. And I want to plough the lovely Queen Cerro.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You brought us around. As I recall, you were to go your separate way.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Ja dobro da sam ovima platio rundu.
Sergeants! Ardle! Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think? Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death.
Tu ćemo završiti, ali ne znam kaj trebamo odigrat sa ovim. Bar nam